Yo, what's up, everybody? It's me, Evan, back at it again in Isaac playing Tainted Lost. You know what that means. It's time to talk once more about the missed potential that comes from EA and Team 17. Now, this is not another doomer video. We are not doom and gloom. We are talking about reclaimed potential. You see, in that video I made a few weeks ago now, somebody commented that I should have talked about the modding capabilities of both games. And honestly, that is a really good point, because while it is obviously still missed potential on the devs' part, maybe we can live out some of our dreams of what it could be through modding. And so I took a little deep dive into. I already was pretty familiar with the Plants vs Zombies modding scene, but I took a deep dive into the Escapists 2 modding scene, and so I'm gonna report back, make a little update on that last video with my newfound information. And boy oh boy, Team 17. Oh, shots up, tears down. Oh, brother. Team 17 is really just ripping some straight stinkers today. So most people have probably seen the what's it called? Those Plants vs Zombies mods that you get playing on your like freaking Instagram Reels feed, where it's just some sort of ridiculous. It's like Plants vs Zombies 1, and it's in Chinese, and they've got some ridiculous shenanigans happening, right? Mega corn cannons, they're mixing all the plants together, fighting big 1 million HP gargantuars, and that is sort of representative of the scene. There's that, and then also for Plants vs Zombies 2, there's of course the, I think, is it Replant? I don't know. There's a mod that, like, completely redoes the main progression line for PvZ 2. Or it remixes it, and it is a lot harder, and there's lots of changes for both, and there's that in versions of mods like those, and for both Plants vs Zombies 1 and Plants vs Zombies 2, and it's really expansive and it's really great. So there is a lot of, for all the crap that EA has done to the original Plants vs Zombies games, there is some stuff that you can reclaim, that you can experience through the modding scenes. The Garden Warfare games, it's not as expansive, but there are a bunch of mods that just add tons of variants and other, new skins and things to do. There's plenty of stuff out there in the Plants vs Zombies modding scene, and it's honestly really great. EA is quite a terrible dev when it comes to Plants vs Zombies, so it gives you a look into what could have been, and it's honestly really fun stuff. The same cannot be said about the Escapists 2. Whether it's just how the game was made or just a lack of interest in the IP, the modding scene is still in its fetile stages, I would say. I found 2 actual genuine mods that weren't just like turning cheats on through my searches, and that was a texture pack mod and a prison editor extender mod. Now both of these are, well, okay, I never really used the texture pack one because I didn't want to make texture packs, or wasn't too into it, and also it was all in Russian, so I did not know what it was saying. The map editor one, it was in German, but there is translations, and it is honestly a sad state of affairs, if I'm going to be honest. It is very much in the infantile stages. The mod is barely functional. It provides just like a few more things to use. It really, everything is broken for the most part. It's supposed to be able to let you have infinite floors in the map editor, for example. It just doesn't work. You're supposed to be able to, you can rip the assets from all the in-game prisons, so you know, even the DLC prisons. Problem with that is when you try to you use those sprites and put them into the game, they don't have lighting, hitboxes, collision. You know, they don't have function, which is not really what you want to see. Kind of a tragic state. There are a few things that were in the map editor that are just kind of buried and weren't released to the public that you can use. For example, there's wall-mounted security cameras, which aren't in, you know, whatever you call it. They aren't there. There's the wall-mounted security cameras. They don't mount to the walls. They're actually kind of useless, but it's there, just in case you're wondering. You can place all the different NPCs. It's not just limited to guards. You can place, you know, medics, riot guards, civilians, or whatever they're called, the job people. That's all very cool. You can place things that's not restricted to what floor you're on. So you can put vent covers on the ground floor and the vent tiles on the ground floor. You can put roof tiles on the ground floor and non-roof things on the roof floor. It's pretty cool, but it's honestly really not much at all. And for how long it's been in development, it's quite a shame. Props to the guy who's doing it though, because I think he's had to do everything on his own. I mean, I think he created an entire API for the game all on his own because there just isn't anything. So it's really quite impressive what he's been able to accomplish. But in general, the state of affairs for the Escapists 2 modding scene is not great. So, you know, what are the takeaways, right? I feel like it's very possible for Escapists 2 to have a more active modding scene. It's just people don't tend to come back to the game. You know, they play it, they beat it, they maybe do some custom prisons and they forget about it. So, you know, it's just like not a game that people are really interested in modding, which is fair. It's a shame, but it is fair. But it definitely has potential. There's lots of potential there. I know some things. It's definitely workable. That's what I'm gonna say. It just hasn't really been worked yet. Plants vs Zombies, on the other hand, you know, it's a lot more popular. It's got a lot more people caring about it, and henceforth has a lot of mods and just different crap to play and try, which is really cool. Damn, I shouldn't have bought that. Don't know why I did that. Yeah, the Plants vs Zombies modding scene is really cool, and it makes up for a lot of the shortcomings of EA. But I would not say that the Escapists 2 modding scene makes up for the Team 17 developers. It is tragic. Some other games that come to modding, you know, or with modding in mind, you know, I obviously Team Fortress 2. It's not widely moddable in the way. I mean, there's lots of texture packs. It's been done. You know, people have done what they want. Wow, that's terrible. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I don't have too much to talk about. Just a little debrief on what I found. Not great. There's still lots of potential being missed on the Escapists. It's a travesty. Anyways, I gonna beat this boss and then head out probably. So let's see. Honestly, so far with the Lusty Blood, this has been a pretty good run, baby. Okay. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.